Okay. So now what we are going to do is we are going to yeah, we were giving the references of these numbers, right? So attrition rate is next. So I will be little quick in doing so because so that we can complete the dashboard on time. So yeah, I will be little quick in doing things because it is just I'm just giving the references of the table and doing nothing else. So we'll put equals to sign and we'll put this numbers. Right now, what I need to do is basically increase the size of all this. So what we can do is just a minute. Okay, so I'm going to increase the width. I'm going to increase the size of the font of all these together. So what I will do is I will select all these columns and I will go to the font size and increase it to 24 or 28. That look better. Click. So I hope it is fine till here, everyone. Is it looking good? Can we have a yes in the chat box? A thumbs up if you are following what I mean. Okay, so what is we just give a reference to the cells. Okay. Now what happens when we give reference? Suppose I change any number over here. There is a formula. If there is a change in the data, suppose I delete some rows from here. I'm just doing it for some time, then I will bring it back again. So suppose I delete some of the rows from the data. Okay, now what you see, the numbers are also changing. The numbers are also changed. And do the numbers also change on my dashboard? Let us have a look. Can you see that the numbers which are there on the dashboard are the same as there in the pivot table? So that is the benefit. That is why we give a reference of the data into the dashboard. We could have copied pasted this data also, but this can be dynamic. If the data changes, then we want the figures to be changed. So what I've done is I've given a reference to these numbers. Okay, and I've used a text box for doing so. Okay, so if you click on these, you will see the references. Repeat how you fill the values. Okay, so I will just show you one value, average age. I will show you. So I will just delete this 37 and think this is not syncing with this. So I will reduce size a little bit of this. Yeah. And now they are looking good. So what I'm going to show you is how we get the average age over here. So we will go to this. I will click here inside this box. We will click here inside this box. Okay, we will click inside the box, and now I will give a reference to the age. So basically, age is there in the pivot table. I need to go to the pivot table sheet. And in the pivot table sheet, I know that the age is here. Okay. So I've gone to the pivot table sheet and I've selected the age. I can just press enter and you will see the number is here, but it is a black in color. So it is not appearing properly. So what I will do is I will increase the size and change the color to white. So can you see now you understand how we got the references to the cell. Okay. Now in the dashboard, if you see the dashboard, uh, we have some kind of chart here, the male and female one. Okay. So this I will move little bit on the right hand side, left hand side. Yeah. So you can see this chart. Let me just zoom in. Can anyone tell me what is the name of this chart? Can anyone tell me what is the name of this chart? Attrition by gender. What kind of symbol we have used here? Those who were present yesterday, they can answer this question. What kind of chart is this? The male and female attrition by gender. Can you see on the screen where my cursor is? So I want you to give me an answer. Lollipop chart, yes. Anshika Shukla, Arushi, both have given the right answer. Okay, very good. But how do we create a lollipop chart? That is what we have to learn now. Okay, so we will go to the dashboard layout again. And all space over here where near to this age. So this age I had corrected. It had again come back to its original this thing. So now what I will do is again I will make it white color and increase the size of this. So double click on this, select this, make it white and increase the size. That's okay. Now I need to insert some chart over here. So first I need to create that lollipop chart. Okay. So how do I create that chart? So what I have done is here, you can see that the number count is there, male and female, 150 and 87. So those who are new to the class, let me just do it again for you all. So I'm deleting all this. And now I'm going to show you how we can create the lollipop chart. But first we need to create the, we need to get the values for it. So I want the male and female count, right? I want the male and female count. So I will go to insert. In the insert, I will select pivot table. And in the pivot table, I can just type in table 1. Okay, what is table 1? Those who had present yesterday, what is table 1? What is table 1 representing? And today also I repeated what is table 1 representing. What is table 1 representing fast? Table 1 is representing what? I have not started recording. So table 1 is representing the data, right? It is representing the entire data set. Okay, and now I want to create into a new sheet. So I have selected new sheet and I will click on. Okay, so now we're going to learn how to create pivot tables. Okay, so now we are going to learn how to create a pivot table. So basically, this is the layout of the pivot table, what you can see on the left hand side. And this is the table, pivot table fields. Okay, so you can see two windows, one on the left hand side and one on the right hand side, just side by side to each other. और यहाँ से हम लेंगे gender और gender को रखेंगे row में. Okay, so we'll put the gender in the row. Can you see the screen properly? Can you see both these columns together? The pivot table and the row labels, that is male and female. Yes, sir. You can unmute and speak also because there are few participants today, it being a Monday. So now what I want basically, I want attrition count. What I want is attrition count. So I will select attrition count and I will put it in the value. Okay, so now you see that we have a table, small table representing the male and the female numbers. Okay, so we have a small table representing the male and the female numbers. So male are 150, those who have left the organization, and the females are 87. Okay, but now I want to create a chart from this. So I'll select this table, I'll go to insert, and in the insert you look for charts. So this is the chart. Okay, and then you click on this button over here, you'll get all the types of charts which are possible, which can be made. And do you see anything like lollipop over here? Tell me yes or no. Can you see the name lollipop?
No,
No. Then how do we create one if there is no?
don't know.
Don't know. Okay. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to create a bar chart. Okay, so lollipop is nothing but it has a stick and a circle on the tip. So first we will create the stick and then we will look for the circle. Okay, so I will select this kind of a chart, lollipop, to create the lollipop chart. So we will select a bar chart and you can see there are two bars. Okay, and we will change the color of the female bar and make it pink. Both the bars colors are getting changed. Only female one will be changed. And where is the color box? So here, and we will say, oh, let me delete this grid lines. Okay. And now this is male chart, this is female, and I don't want this male to be selected. Okay, let it be. Color we'll do it afterwards. Okay. First, I want to make it as a lollipop chart. So about how I can introduce a circle. So basically, we have shapes over here, and we have a circle. Basically, we have to do some manipulation in the chart because there is no lollipop chart available. So I will insert a lollipop from my side. Okay, so this is a candy chart. Okay, and we will copy the candy and we will paste it here also. Okay, so is it looking good? Yes. Then what you can do is you can reduce the width of the bar. And how do you reduce the width of the bar? By clicking on it and say uh, show detail maybe. No. Click on this. And, first we'll add some labels over here because I want to see the numbers. So we will add the data label, data outside the bar, or maybe data call out, data outside. But these are hidden. It's there, but this circle is hiding that. So I will do is I will right click on this and I will say send back. Okay. Right click this and you will say send to back and send backward. Not going back. Okay, so some kind of stuff you have to do it over here. Okay, and you will see that. Let me do something to fix this. And to back. Okay, it is not working as such. This data point, so I will just not do that. We have different ways of doing it, so we will avoid doing this way. I will delete this. So this is our lollipop chart that we have created. Okay, what we will do is uh, we can have different styles over here. Okay, whatever you look better to you, you can select that. Right now, this is looking good. What we can do is the same thing we can do that we can take the numbers from here, the way we took it uh, in that table. So I will bring the chart over here. I don't want all these labels kind of things. So I can just click on this and remove. We can just hide all field buttons on the chart. So we have male and we have female. These circles we can just place it on the tip. Okay, we don't want this total legend also. We can just delete it. Sorry. We just need to delete the total. Okay, and the sale also I don't want. Okay, so now we have got this. And okay, one more thing that I want to remove this total also. now this is ready to be used. Only one thing that is remaining is to get the numbers. So what I will do is I will say edit text, and again I will go to this column, and this is mail. So is equal to the mail number. That is one. Okay. So one thing that you need to know is that this is a pivot table. We cannot take a reference from the pivot table. So what we will do is we will add manually this number. Okay. If you want to add it, a ref, you need to copy this. So I'm doing it manually. Is the screen visible to all? So what I'm doing is I'm just copying pasting this screen over here, this over here, and this is the chart, and just bring it over here. Okay. Now you see that this is having a white background, but we don't want any background over here. So what we can do is we can just click on an area and fill. We don't want any fill. So on the fill, you can say no fill. Okay. So you will see that the white background should have gone. Let me just do it again. Format chart area. Fill, I don't want any fill. Yes. So now this chart looks good, and we need to increase the size of the circle. Okay. So this is some, uh, and what we can do is we can change the font color of this and make it white. Okay. So we have created the first this thing. The first row is complete now. Okay, the colors and all that you can do later on. That is not important. Now, next, what we have to do is we have to create a pie chart, department-wise attrition. So now we are doing the next thing. So in the pivot table, we have already created this pie chart, this ready with me. So this again, you can create using the pivot table. So this we have created using the pivot table. I will show you how. So right click on this, you will get the value fields, field list. So what we have selected is the department and the attrition count. The department and the attrition count. The department is into rows and the attrition count is into values. Okay, the department is into rows and the attrition count is into values. And then I convert this into a pie chart. So this is my pie chart, and it is showing me the sales, HR, R&D, everything. So what I can do is I can just copy and paste it over here and reduce size of this pie chart so as to fit it over there. So we can just reduce the size. Okay, we can remove these legends also because the legends are already there. The names are already there. So I can just copy it and I can paste it over here. Okay. So, and now I can increase the size of this pie chart to fit it properly. And again, what we need to do is, again, what we need to do is we have to adjust the chart area so as to remove the fill. So we will click no fill. Okay, so now this pie will look proper. And what you can do is in this labels, we can just put some, click on these three. You can click on this and you can say format data labels. And we don't want any fill over here also. So we can say no fill. Okay, and you can change their color. Okay, so we'll go to color, and instead of this, we can select a white color from here. Okay, and we can increase the size also, and we can make it bold. Okay, so this pie chart is also clear, but it is again heading is department wise attrition. So you know what we need to do is we need to just copy paste the heading from the top. So we can just pull this down a little bit, this pie. You can just reduce the size of this little bit, and we have got some space. We can just copy this box from here, and you can label it as department wise attrition. Department wise attrition. I can reduce the size of this so as to fit in, and I can make it as yellow color. Done. Is it going good? Is it going good? Can you write down yes if it is going good, or you can write good also? Yes. Okay. Very good. Next, what's next? Next is something interesting. That is, this is called as a histogram. It is a histogram. So many people not able to do it. Is a histogram is a series of chart series where we have continuous series. So age is something which is continuous, 18, 19, 20, until 60 we have the age. So what we have, so 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and so on. And we have calculated the attrition by age group. So how many people have left from this particular age group? That is what we need to work out. So what we will do is we'll go to pivot table again, and you see that we had created the age group yesterday. I will do it again so as to explain you how we did. So we will delete this, or maybe I'll go to a new sheet so that the things are not hodgepodge. And now what we'll do is we'll go to insert and what pivot table. We'll go to insert and pivot table, and then we will select table one again. And I want to place it over here. And I'll say, okay. Okay. So now we have the pivot table categories, that is the pivot table field and the pivot table layout. So what we need to select, we need to select to create the attrition by age. What we need to do, what we need to do, what we need to select from the field to create the attrition by age. Answer in the chat box, or you can unmute and answer. Select age and attrition count. Very good. So we will select the age. So I am selecting the age, click on it, the age into particular categories, and then we will select the attrition count. So you will click on the attrition count. Attrition count will automatically come into the values. Okay, but now this is not how I want the grouping to be done. This is, I don't want the grouping to be done like this. So what I can do is I can select, click on it, and I can say ungroup. We can complete the action. I'm sharing my screen again. Sorry for this kind of disturbance because some things are out of control here. Okay, so what we will do is we will create another pivot because already we had created a pivot, so it is showing the dates in this fashion. But I don't want to use this. So what I will do is I will go to field. I will just click on ungroup. Where does it- Okay, let me insert a new pivot table here. So we'll go to insert pivot table. We will type table one, and now we need to select one cell where we want the table to be placed. So let us select this one only, and okay. So now in this field, I will select the age first. Age. And why age is coming as a okay, it's already coming in a group of four each, but we don't want okay, fine. So is it appearing in the group also when you're doing, or is it appearing as 18, 90, 20 in different rows? Can anyone give me their input? How your age is coming when you are selecting the age? Okay, so since I've already given 18 to 60, and suppose I want to group them by two, so then I will have more number of groups. Okay, so now you can see that in individual format, not in group. Okay, so what you need to do is, yeah, so I'm just showing you what you need to do if you're getting in individual format, not in group. How you can group them, I'm just showing you. So suppose I I will take, so this is how your numbers will appear. This is how your age will appear. Basically 18, 19, 20, and so on till 60. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to right click on it, and you need to say, you need to right click on the age, right click on the age, and ungroup first. So when you group, so now you are seeing single age 18 to 60. That is the age group 18 to 60. What we need to do is we need to group them in a group of five each, suppose, or four each for that matter. Okay. So what we will do is we will click on this, and we will go to group. We will click on group. And now what it will do is you will click on one number. Don't select the entire thing. Click on one number, any one number. one each, and then right click and then just click on group. Or select the first four edges because we want to pair it in the group of four. So select the four edges and then click on group. No. Earlier it was showing me this option, but now I don't know why it is giving me problem. So basically what we need to do is we need to click on any one number and then we need to click on group. It will ask for how you want to group. Yes, now it is coming. So now it is coming. We can see that this dialog box has come. So starting at 18 and ending at 60, you group by 4 each. Okay. So now our age will be divided into group of 4 each. So 18, 19, 20, 21, you will see. Okay. You can make a group of 6 also. So suppose I'm creating a group of 6. So this is how the age bracket will look like. And now we can put the attrition count. We can put the attrition count in the values. So attrition count in the value. So I'll click on attrition count. It will automatically show me these numbers. Okay. Now this I want to present in the form of a histogram. So what I will do is I will select this number and right click on this. Sorry, not right click. We will go to insert and then recommended charts. And we will select a histogram from here. Okay, so histogram is not coming. We can create a column chart also, not a problem. Column chart will also can be converted to histogram. So you have this kind of chart. What you can do is you can remove the grid lines. Remove the grid lines. We want to increase the width of this columns. So we can just right click on that and you can say you can click on this plus button basically and this one. Yeah. So it is saying style and color. We can choose some style over here, whatever you feel like. So this is looking good, or maybe this is looking better, 3D format. Okay, so you can select this and here you can put the heading. So we don't have to type in the heading alag se, Control Z. Okay, so we have selected this chart. And what I was saying is you can put the heading over here. That is, the heading is attrition by age group. Attrition by age group. Okay, and you can make it bold, whatever you want to do. You can change the color also over here only. And now we can remove all these things. We can hide all the field buttons. So now this is the chart that we have created. We don't want total also. Delete it. Okay. And suppose I want to I want to put the age into filter. Okay, so let me just put the age into filter also. No, so it will not give me that. We can put the age band in maybe. Okay. Now, if you select this age particular age band, what will happen? The column chart will change, so it will become dynamic. Okay. So if you select any particular age bracket, you can select multiple also for that matter. So suppose I select only these two. So now it will show me these four charts. So this become dynamic. The this thing become dynamic, and what we can do is okay. This filter we can connect it with the chart, and we can use that in the dashboard. So that I will show you once everything is in place. So again, you will go to dashboard layout, and now we can place that here. Control V. Where is this? Okay, now we can select this particular chart. Control C. Dashboard layout. Control V. You can reduce the size to put it inside the area. Reduce the size a little bit more. Now it is fitting in, and we can now again change the format and say no fill. Okay. So now this is appear like this heading. You can now put it into center and make it bold and whatever you can increase the size and all. So it is a time-taking process. Obviously, dashboard creation is not an easy task. What you're learning is something very difficult, but I'm trying to make it easy. Okay. So you can increase its size and whatever. Okay. If you want to change the color of these bars to look it more beautiful, then you can put some sketch or something like that. You can change the fill also and use some other color, whatever you want to. You can make a gradient also like this. Okay, and I think a orange color would look like this one. And we can put a gradient fill. So gradient and yes. Okay. So this is this, and the age band is not looking. We're not able to see the age bucket, so we can put it into white color, make it bold, and increase the size. Okay, looks good. Can I have some feedback? It's going good in digital format, not include. Yes. Okay. Okay. Please, yeah, keep responding so that I don't feel that I am teaching to myself. Okay, so because I cannot see you all, so that is the only communication method we have is the chat box or the mic. Okay, yeah. So now, next, what is next? Next is something which is this one. So this called as a heat map. This is called as a heat map. And how do we create this? So we have the job role and the job satisfaction. Job role and the job satisfaction. And again, we are going to create a pivot table for this. So what we are going to do is in this sheet only, we are going to create a pivot. So I will copy this one from here, Control A, paste it down. रुक जा कहाँ जा अरे कहाँ जा रहे हैं रुक जाइए stop I don't know what is happening. कोई तो रोक लो. Just give me one moment. This Excel is on now. Yeah. Oh, oh. Wait, let me just restart everything. Okay, so what is the thing that we are going to do next? Next, you are going to create a heat map, and I'm sharing my screen again. Okay, चलिए. अब हम क्या करेंगे? Can you see the screen? Again, we'll go to insert pivot table, select the table, and we'll write down table number one, and we will select one cell where you want this table to be placed. So I've selected this one, and okay. So we'll do first. Okay, now what we want is from this, what we want is, what we want is uh, job satisfaction and job role. Okay, job satisfaction and job role. If you see in the layout, we have in the dashboard, we have job role and job satisfaction. So concentrate on the blue table on the right hand side. We have job role and job satisfaction. So these two things we need to take to create the pivot table. So again, coming back to the new sheet, and now we will select the job role. So job role on the rows, and job satisfaction. Where is job satisfaction? Here on the column, not in the value. So in the column. Okay. So you have to remember, we don't have to put in the column, in the value, but in the column. But if you put in the value, then what will happen? So if you put the job satisfaction into value, you will get all these numbers. But is it right approach? Is it the required outcome that I'm getting? If I put this into value, I will get something like this. क्या यही हमें चाहिए? Yes or no? No, no, no. Then why this has come? Because it is a number. It has counted everything. It has taken the total. But I don't want this. What I want is this. I want this. So basically, I want this to come in the rows and this to come in the columns. 1, 2, 3, 4 is will become the column heading. 1, 2, 3, 4 will become the column heading. Okay, this will become the column heading. And inside this, you can see the different shades of blue. Here we will put the numbers. And what number we were going to place? Can anyone answer in the chat box? टेबल के अंदर क्या आएगा बताइए. रो और कॉलम आ गए, अंदर क्या आएगा? What will actually come inside the table in the blue area? I'm waiting for an answer. Gender. Oh no. Gender is not the right answer. Just see the visual. देखिए, आप ध्यान से देखिए. ध्यान से देखिए इनको कि जॉब रोल और जॉब सेटिस्फेक्शन के बीच में जो ब्लू कलर. Tell me, what do you get? Someone has answered. Who has answered? Gender will work, sir. अच्छा, count. So let me see. So let us first put the columns. One, two, three, four. Employee count. Ayushi. Arushi. Okay. So let me first put gender because Mayur is saying from all the way from Kuwait. So we will put gender into value. And wow, it is working. Great. Even employee count would have worked. Okay, because see, gender and all these are representing what? All these are representing number of employees. Okay, so gender or even if in for that matter we put education field, it will give me the same answer. Okay, because the the labels and all they are all having the same values. Okay, so we can put anything and it will give me the same result. Okay, so this is what we wanted, but not in this format. Not in this format. I want some coloring inside this pivot table. Now how I can introduce some color? Tell me, anyone who can answer this question. How we can put some color or shade? What function we would use? I have taught it in the class. And Mayur is half right. Copycat. Color scales, very good. Color scales. And we can select, we will select a blue kind of a color or orange and yellow. This also looks good. Two scale or three scale. I want three scale color. Okay. So let's make traffic signal over here. Oh, wow. Amazing. Okay. So this is what exactly I wanted. And this is exactly what I've got. So here I can write down job roles, and I can copy this pivot table now. Why are you so dancing? Copy. Okay. Now what? Can I paste it on the dashboard where I wanted to place it? Here. So on the right hand side, right? So here I wanted to paste it. So first I will insert a text box because I cannot paste anything on the picture, right? So first I have to go to insert. Where are you going? Sorry, today the Excel is not in a mood to work. My God. And now And what I can do is I can do some changes here itself. I can just reduce the column width over here, and yeah, I can again change the role label to job roles. Job roles. Now I can again copy it and go to dashboard layout, delete this one, paste it, set. Okay, now can I change it to white color? So when you are pasting it, basically it is pasting as an image only, this one. So we need to change the colors and all there in there itself. Okay, so you can do it on your own. Paste it as a linked picture. Okay. Yeah, that is a good idea basically. Right. Mayur, very good. So he's suggesting me to paste at a link picture. This is something new for the audience over here. So what I can do is I can just copy it. Okay, let me put some color. Let me do some editing over here itself. So first I will change the font to white. Okay, and these numbers I will make it black because the background is colorful. So I will make them black and center aligned. So black, bold, center, increase the size also a little bit. Okay, now I will copy this, control and wait, make it center and increase the size. Copy this and go to dashboard layout, right click, and in the paste spatial, so your picture. So suppose I want to change the font size. So I'll go there back here and I will reduce the font size here and you will see the magic will happen there. Where? Here. Okay, everyone, it's looking good. Sound good. Can you write down good in the chat box? Can we have some good? Yes. That makes me happy. Seeing the good. Okay, so we have pasted this in the as a link picture. Okay, and this button will not do anything. Okay, so this is just a showpiece. Okay, now what's next? What's remaining? What's the time? 10:25. Tomorrow, today we are going to complete it. Okay, आज खत्म करके छोड़ेंगे इसको. तो अब थोड़ा सा ही बचा है. Only two things we have to do, and these are very simple. One is education field-wise attrition. Education field-wise attrition, and this is a bar chart. So quickly, I will create one more pivot table. Quickly, fastly, we will create one more pivot table. So we'll copy this and paste it over here. Right click on this. Oh, this is something. Okay, let us insert a new pivot. Insert pivot table from table. Write down the table one and select this. Okay. And now I want education field wise attrition. So I will put education field in the and select the bar. can I sort it as per the value filter and no, label filter? I don't want filters. I want more sort options, and I want to sort it by sum of iteration count and descending to ascending count. Okay, descending to ascending तो उल्टा क्यों आ रहा है? Again, apply the sort. Right click on this sort largest to smallest. Largest to smallest. Sort more sort options, descending, and sum of iteration count. Wait, let me do this here itself. More sort options, descending by some. Okay, so we have, is this the same way that we want? Let us check the output. We want highest first and the lowest afterwards. So we will search again, sort it, sort options, descending by sum of iteration count. Now it will give me proper result finally, and I will select this, go to insert charts and bar chart. क्यों तंग कर रहा है? Okay, so we have got ascending to descending sort, whatever it is. Okay, we have got these bars, delete everything else, and finally copy it, paste it. I don't want to waste time on designing anything now. We can just we will just change the name of this title. So it is education field wise iteration. Okay, we will remove everything which is not required. So remove, hide all the field buttons. We can hide the scale also. We don't require the scale. Can we see the option to? Yes. Or let it be. Let it be. We can add the labels basically. So I want the data labels to be seen. Okay. And now we can remove the scale. There is no requirement of the scale now. Where is that scale gone? Okay. So let me copy this. If you want to put a background color, we don't want to put any color. Okay. Just copy and paste it over there. So Control C, dashboard layout, Control V, and आ जाइए आप अपनी जगह पे. चलिए 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 चलिए. Almost done. We are just reaching towards the end of this dashboard. And one more thing that we need to do. Okay, I just wanted to remove the scale. Finally, I can do this. Yes. And now I will change this color to white, maybe yellow. So now we have the education-wise iteration also. And last thing is donut chart, a donut. Okay. How many of you No, no. If you like, then you can have some. Okay. Anyways, I also don't like donuts. I like peanut. Okay, now the last thing for the day, that is last thing that we are going to do is to create the donut chart. Okay, and this is to be created using what? Let us just have a look fast. What is this? So we want the attrition rate by gender for different age groups. So there are three things basically that you see. One is the age group, then the attrition rate, then the gender also. So there are three things, two variables basically. One is the age group, second is the gender, and then we are going to divide the age accordingly. Okay. So next 10 minutes and we will be through. Okay, it's just 10 minutes you need to hold on and then we'll be through. So again, I will create one more sheet. Insert. Last time we will call a pivot table, table name, and where you want it to be placed. We don't want this button now. Yes. So I want age group. So we will say age band first, CF age band. Okay. Then we want the gender also. So gender we want in the column, and we want the attrition count in the values. So this is in the pie chart. This kind of a donut chart. What we need to do is we need to select this one and then create a donut, then this one, then create a donut, then this one, then create a donut, then this one, then create a donut, like that. अभी सब एक साथ बन गया तो खिचड़ी हो गया. So what we will do is we will let us just try doing this. Click on this and insert recommended charts. In the recommended charts, we'll go to pie. In the pie, we will get the last option. It is giving me the same this thing output, because it is taking age group as this thing. What we can do is we can put age group into column, and yes, we can put age group into column and male and female into rows. So we will swap this pivot table. Okay, just concentrate here. This is something very important and interesting as well. So हम क्या करेंगे, इसको swap कर देंगे. Gender को लाएंगे रो में और एज बैंड को लाएंगे कॉलम में. तो अब ये ऐसे दिखेगा, ऐसे. ठीक है, कैन यू सी द टेबल? द नंबर्स आर सेम बट द layout is now different. Layout is different, numbers are same. Okay, and now what I want is I have to do little adla badli here. This under 25, I want to bring it on the first. So bring it over here. Okay, now everything looks good to me. We are good to go. And now let us try creating this is gender. I will put gender over here. Gender and click on it. And now let us create a donut. Recommended charts, pie, and donut. So this is also not giving me the desired result because I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles. Based on male and female, they have divided the categories, and now this is the this thing. We have to do individually. Yes, my you're right. You are right. So now it's a homework. You can do it individually. Okay. And uh, how individual, what we can do is we can just copy and paste it as a number. Okay. So we can copy and paste it as a number. So right click on this and paste spatial and paste as values. Okay. And then maybe you can select the first one and then create I'll show you an individual donut chart so that you know what how a donut is created. So we will select all charts. We will go to pi. Over here. The data looks and so I want to show a number, total number inside, because if you see the chart, it is showing a total number inside. Okay, so how do we show the total number inside the donut? How do we see the total number inside the donut? That is one thing that will touch upon now. So again, we need to go to insert and we need to insert a text box over here inside this donut. So create a text box inside the donut and in the equals to, we just go to this formula bar and put a equals to and this total. Or maybe, if not this, then this. So we will take a total of so okay, now go to this formula bar and is equal to 312. Reference in the object formulas must be external. Mm-mm. Oh, we can see the 20 number coming over here, but this is wrong. This is something ridiculous. Oh, now we get the right answer, and it is 38. Guys, can you see this? And now we'll format this. We can just increase the size of this and make it center line. Whatever you want to do it with it. And now this is it. Okay. And we can do something more with this, but I'm not. Okay. Okay, so basically this is the donut chart. Okay, and we can create similar donut charts for the other things. So we will just reduce this size, and now we will copy and paste it over there. So this is the first donut chart. Copy, copy this and paste it here. Okay, and now you can just right click on this and format chart area, and the fill, make it none. We don't want any fill, so make it none, no fill. And now you will see this is what our donut is looking like. Okay, you can change the color and whatever. This I have already taught you. So now our dashboard is almost complete, we can say. And to look like this is complete, we have to do needle shape. Okay. So just one thing I wanted to show you. We can create a copy of this and we can paste it. Okay, so you can create a copy and just paste it over here. Different donuts you can create, and this is how. Okay, so how is this looking to you? Good. Okay, so we were able to create a chart in Excel, a dashboard in Excel. This is not a dynamic dashboard, but this is a dashboard uh, that we have learned. Okay, so how's your experience today about learning the dashboard? Can you share your experience in the chat box? I will share this file so that you can use it as a reference. And now, yes, good. Okay. So with this, we end our course also for of advanced. Okay, so can you see the screen now? Is the screen visible now? Okay, so this is the certificate of completion given to Arushi for enthusiastic for being an enthusiastic learner. She was very active in the classes. She answered most of the questions also, and she was prompt in revising things. So Arushi, wish you all the best, and definitely we are going to do a lot many things. And second certificate is of Swati. She is a chartered accountant, and she has asked a lot of questions, and again an active learner. Okay, so thank you both of you for being there, and all the other participants, thank you for being with us, and I hope you had enjoyed the session. I also enjoyed taking it. uh, Thank you, Akrit, for your feedback, and definitely we are going to do a lot many things in future. So stay connected with me on my WhatsApp, or maybe you can join my membership program on my website, and then we will be launching many other courses also, like Tableau, Power BI, and all these things. This is just first step towards data analytics, and with this, signing off. Thank you. Good night. Thank you.